right. Gotta explore the Tyrell district. Plenty of stuff to do in here.
Yay! I get to go shopping with Mommy!
Please, step welcome. Thank you for coming. Please stop by again.
Never.
Can I interest you in some space-themed merchandise? Take all the time you need. Be seeing you.
I will not be seeing you. Shayna. Fact already said they don't have it. Hold on a sec, maybe they just missed it. I get how you feel, but you can't stay here for much longer. Oh, hey, girls. Didn't realize you were still in the city. Shouldn't you have got a train on by now? It's a rare publication that covers traditional Central Eastern performing arts. Oh, well, that sounds fascinating. Sounds pretty interesting.
Commencing mission.
Book hunt.
Pardon me.
Please take as much time as you need. I hope to see you again.
Hey, stop on by! It really packs a punch. Thanks a bunch.
Right.
Thanks a bunch. It packs a punch.
May I help you? Thank you.
God, why is food so expensive in this universe?
Care for some popcorn?
Give me your frickin'
Hey there,
best
what would you like?
popcorn you've ever had.
Come again.
How about a delivery? Have your eye on anything in particular? Thank you very much.
Oops. Walked a little too far.
Confirmed on our end.
You know anything about books?
If I may trouble you a moment.
Got something to ask you.
I love you, Daddy.
Ooh, this summer's new movie should be coming out soon.
Welcome.
I wonder when they'll finally announce a Mishy and Boots sequel.
Well, guess you'll just have to wait and find out.
Thank you for your visit today. The school will be opening its doors shortly. Please keep all T-phones on silent and enjoy the film.
Follow a nun and a young boy's journey through the wilderness. Sacred.
What's a lady of the cloth doing out here all by herself? You lost, sister. Hey, you worthless sods, get over here now! Huh? Where in blazes are they?
If you're looking for your men, I just tucked them all in for a nice little dirt nap. As for you, you're going to return all the food and valuables you took from the settlement. With interest.
You ain't a sister. You're a monster! You do know I've got a hostage here, yeah? If you care about the girl's life, you'll...
Barbara, I freed the girl. Now you can kick this scumbag's ass without any distractions.
Told you to call me Miss Barbara, you little snot. Whatever. Good work, Vince. I'm about to bring the weight of your sins crashing down right into your skull. I'll give you 10 seconds to make your final confession. 10.
Wait! What do you say you come and work for me instead?
3, 2, 1.
What the hell happened to 7 through...
0!
Hell yeah, kick the shit out of that guy. That was a wonderful movie. Barbara's interactions with Vince, her various exploits, and the encompassing mood of the journey were masterfully blended together. Right? It seemed like it was following the classic road trip movie formula first, but had a bunch of fun spins on the genre. It's definitely a good time, but you seem to have taken especially big shine to it. If it had anything to do with the aspirational years you mentioned a while back for genuine feelings, yes, though it may be a work of fiction, simply bearing witness to a journey so grand and varied fills my heart. A journey where people meet, part, and experience changes within them as a result of those connections. Seeing all those on the screen, it was like they were made even more brilliant. I see, but hey, these days you got a pair of legs all on your own that you can take on whatever journey you want, right? Guess that's the reason the movie resonated so deeply with you, huh? Sharp as ever, Mr. Arkwright, that probably is part of it, yes. Because of that, a journey like the one we saw on that screen feels so much more real to me now. That may well be why I was so moved. It was fun to see Judith in such a fresh new role for her. Not only that, the movie made me realize how beneficial it would be to have traveling members of the church visit remote regions. Living in Egypt, we kind of have that. It's hard to think, but there really are regions such as the ones in the movie that are outside the guild's reach. No way I hear it. They actually are cases where members of the Growlsritter will roam the continent on foot like that. Though Barbara's motivation struck me as a bit different, more like a self-imposed duty than anything else. Maybe part of it was just her obligation as a member of the church, but based on what we saw of her personality, I don't know if that's the whole reason. Agreed. Considering what we saw of her past, it's clear she had a strong personal sense of duty, which included, of course, the working of spreading the Septian Church's teachings. I guess you could say Barbara's journey is backed by strong principles.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 2 will be opening its doors shortly. Please keep all T-phones on silent and enjoy the
Follow a nun and a young boy's journey through the wilderness. Sacred Journey. See the
Whoa.
movie critics are raving about. Now in theaters.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 1 will be opening its doors shortly. Ticket holders, please proceed to the entrance.
Bravely Legends.
Alrighty.
Awakening of the Flame. I refuse to let anyone die. Awaken! Aura
Alrighty.
within me!
Thank
Alrighty.
you for your visit today. Screen 1 will be opening its doors shortly. Ticket holders, please proceed to the entrance.
Follow a nun and a young boy's journey through the wilderness. Sacred Journey. See the movie critics are raving about. Now in theaters.
Thank you for your visit today.
Alrighty.
Screen 1 will be opening its doors shortly. Ticket holders, please proceed to the entrance.
Alrighty.
Follow a nun and a young boy's journey through the wilderness.
Alrighty.
Sacred Journey. See the movie critics are raving about. Now in theaters.
Alrighty.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 1 will be opening its doors shortly. Ticket
Alrighty.
holders, please proceed to the entrance.
Right.
Bravely Legends. Awakening
Alrighty.
of the Flame. I refuse to let anyone die. Awaken! Aura within me!
Thank you for your visit today.
Alrighty.
Screen 1 will be opening its doors shortly. Ticket holders, please proceed to the entrance.
Alrighty.
Bravely Legends. Awakening of the Flame. I refuse to let
Well.
anyone die. Awaken! Aura within me!
Well.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 2 will be opening its doors shortly. Please keep all
Right.
T-phones on silent and enjoy the film.
Bravely Legends. Awakening of the Flame. I refuse to let anyone die.
Alrighty.
Awaken! Aura within
well.
Please keep all T-phones on silent and enjoy the film.
Well.
Bravely Legends. Awakening of the Flame.
Right.
I refuse to let anyone die.
Alrighty.
Awaken! Order within me!
Now then. Alrighty.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 1 will be opening its doors shortly. Ticket holders, please proceed to the entrance.
Follow a nun and a young boy's journey through the wilderness. Sacred Journey. See the
Right.
movie critics are raving about. Now in theaters.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 2 will be opening its doors shortly. Please keep all T-phones on silent and enjoy the
well.
film.
Bravely Legends. Awakening of the Flame.
Well.
I refuse to let anyone die. Awaken! Order within me!
Alrighty.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 1 will be opening its doors shortly.
Right.
Ticket holders, please proceed to the entrance.
Well.
Follow a nun
So-
and a young boy's journey through the wilderness. Sacred Journey.
Alrighty.
See the movie critics are raving about. Now in theaters.
Now then.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 2 will
Alrighty.
be opening its doors shortly. Please keep all T-phones on silent and enjoy the film.
Bravely Legends. Awakening of the Flame. I refuse to let anyone die. Awaken! Order within me!
Well.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 1 will
well.
be opening its doors shortly. Ticket holders,
Right.
please proceed to the entrance.
Well.
Follow a nun and a young boy's journey through the wilderness. Sacred Journey. See the movie
So-
critics are raving about. Now in theaters.
Now then.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 1 will be opening its doors shortly. Ticket holders, please proceed to the entrance.
Bravely Legends.
Well.
Awakening of the Flame. I
Right.
refuse to let anyone die.
Well.
Awaken! Order within me!
Now then.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 2 will be opening its doors shortly. Please keep all T-phones on silent and enjoy the film.
Follow a nun
Alrighty.
and a young boy's journey
Right.
through the wilderness. Sacred Journey. See the movie critics are raving about.
Well.
Now in theaters.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 1 will be opening its doors shortly. Ticket holders, please proceed to the entrance.
Well.
Right.
Follow a nun and a young boy's journey through the wilderness. Sacred Journey. See the movie critics are raving about. Now in theaters.
So. Well.
Thank you for your visit today.
So.
Screen 2 will be opening its doors shortly. Please keep all T-phones on silent and enjoy the film.
Follow a nun and a young boy's journey through the wilderness. Sacred Journey. See the movie critics are raving about. Now in
Alrighty.
theaters.
Thank you
Right.
for your visit today. Screen
well.
2 will be opening its doors shortly. Please keep all T-phones on silent and enjoy the film.
Alrighty.
Bravely Legends.
So.
Awakening of the Flame. I refuse to let anyone die.
So.
Awaken! Order within me!
Well.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 1 will be
Alrighty.
opening its doors shortly. Ticket holders, please proceed to the entrance.
Bravely Legends.
Alrighty.
Awakening of the Flame. I refuse to let
Right.
anyone die. Awaken! Order within me!
Alrighty.
Thank you for your visit today.
So.
Screen 1 will be opening its doors holders, please
well.
proceed to the entrance.
Bravely Legends. Awakening of the Flame.
No.
I refuse to let anyone die. Awaken! Aura within me!
Now then.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 1 will be opening its doors shortly. Ticket holders, please proceed to the entrance.
Bravely Legends. Awakening of the Flame.
Well.
I refuse to let anyone die.
Right.
Awaken! Aura within me!
Right.
Thank you for
Alrighty.
your visit today. Screen 1 will be opening its
Right.
doors shortly. Ticket holders, please proceed to the
Alrighty.
entrance.
Bravely Legends. Awakening of the Flame.
Well.
I refuse to let anyone die. Awaken! Aura within me!
Alrighty.
Oh my god.
Well.
Thank you for your visit today.
Good stuff.
I love it! Screen 2 will be opening its doors shortly. Please keep all T-phones on silent and
Welcome.
enjoy the film.
Follow a nun and a young boy's journey through the wilderness. Sacred journey. See the movie critics are raving about, now in theaters.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 2 will be opening its doors shortly. Please keep all T-phones on
Can't believe they let me see 2 movies.
I want to save everyone. I don't want a single life to be snuffed out. Burning aura that resides within me. Please, grant me your strength.
This can't be! You burned through my darkness barrier!
Akira! You really did it!
Damn, kid. Really had to wait until the very last second to awaken, didn't you? And that aura.
Thank you, Master. I finally understand what the flame you gave me back then really was. It's hope given form. And with my will, there's no limit to how strong I can become.
What is this power? This is impossible. How could these petulant children be capable of using the aura of legends?
Time to repay what you did to my friends. Take this! Scorching Flame Fist! Ultimate Burst!
Ah! Can't be. Ah!
That's exactly how I want to die. Yelling something like that. It can't be, no! I haven't read the original comic, but even on its own merits, the film is fantastic. The story is pretty standard fare, but the characters were all really fleshed out, and the battle scenes sucked you right in. I don't know, super satisfied with the ending. That hook in the last scene was killer. I can't wait to see what happens next, for sure. Even without having the context of the source material, it was real fun to watch, top to bottom. And given how good it was, I'm looking forward to seeing how the animation industry progresses from here. I was super impressed with how much passion the voice actors put into their performances, too. Just seeing how well they breathed life into those characters really inspired me. Oh, excuse me. My girlfriends. Okay.
That movie was the shit, man.
It's searching time.
What to do?
Large monster.
Off we go.
It's been a minute since we dropped by the Arbor District. Last time was maybe a month or so ago. I had so much fun at the festival back in April. Seems as though they've closed now that the finals are over. Hardly see any students around at all. Well, it's not like we get many 4 SPGs out here, but it's better than live. I don't know, it's worth taking a quick peek around and swinging by the cathedral. I suppose I can see why you might question the need to frequent this district. On a separate note, we'll need to find some place to park before we can inspect the bulletin board. You heard the man, Aaron. Let's pull into the school parking lot just up ahead. Yo, that reminds me, Agnes is at Aramis right now, isn't she? Perhaps we have to stop by and say hello while we're here. Oh yes, guess we can do that if we got the time. In that case, why don't we grab some stuff from the patisserie for the student council members? With how stressed they sounded earlier, I'm sure they'd be happy to have some pick-me-up sweet treats. Oh, I'm totally down with that idea. I can hear my wallet crying. Oh well, sharing the love of Andalusia with the world is a cause worth breaking the piggy bank over. I'm gonna buy up their whole stock of the summer-exclusive 3 citrus yogurt mousse dessert. Let's do this! I love them. Shortly thereafter, they reached out to Aramis Academy and received permission to enter the school grounds due to their help during the festival. After parking Van's pickup truck in the school's parking lot, they headed for the patisserie nearby. Patisserie? Patisserie. I feel like that's a word that I don't pronounce out loud.
Patisserie.
Patisserie. Patisserie. Hell yeah, we got the second summer limited edition tart, the no-bake mango cheesecake. This beauty is the creme de la creme of all desserts. I've got to have me a slice now. Dear Dios, please shut this man up for me, thanks. Still, it does look super good. Be that as it may, it seems like Agnes and the others are fairly busy right now. Now may not be the best time to bring this over. Hecker gang. I've been getting a real kick out of your bon appetit. You read my sweets reviews? Well, damn, means the world, honestly. Yes, well, that brings me to my next point. I'd like it if you could post more frequently in the name of making the confectionery world just a little bit wider. My hopes are high for whatever comments you and your friends have to share. I can't call myself much of a man if I turn down a heartfelt request like that. Sugary words he promised ain't got a thing to do with it. No, sir.
Good stuff, good stuff. Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush.
All right, I'll put it on the blog.
Sure, go right ahead.
All right, I'll put it on the blog.
Hope it goes over well.
All right, I'll put it on the blog.
If you would be so kind.
All right, I'll put it on the blog.
Thank you, Van.
Can't wait to see what folks say. All right.
Already eaten a lot of sweets.
Thanks, boss.
All right, I'll put it on the blog.
I'll leave it to you.
I didn't realize this was part of the.
Sure, give me a minute. Thanks for waiting.
It would be my pleasure. I put quite a lot of effort into this.
Piece of cake. See? I can cook too, you know.
If I have to, that's some bachelor cooking. If I have to, that's some bachelor cooking.
Some healthy liquor.
No need to be shy now. Come again.
This area is quieter than
Check
usual.
out Ed. What's it gonna be? Later.
Due to the post-exam.
I'll give it a try. I
Holidays,
put my
most
heart
likely.
into it.
Quite the feast.
Love me a sugar rush. I'm stuffed.
Oh, so close.
No doubt.
I see. I see. Damn, I missed out on like a ton.
The kids are probably celebrating their newfound freedom.
What's it gonna be? Later.
Not that they'll be going as
I'm stuffed.
buck wild as you did.
Black Land Carrier, huh? Don't see those around too often. You think that's them? Can you look into it? Yes, there's no mistake. You have attempted to obfuscate it by their Orbital Net Protocol. Their OP address matches the culprit. It's finally time for me to pay the piper. That's one way to put it. I'd definitely be a pain if we let them get away. We'll use the car to block them, but later. You ready to move? Yes, I've already managed the vehicle. We're ready anytime. Then let's begin. Are you still having trouble? Shut it, these guys know what they're doing. They've laid out branches across every access point along the expressway. Just who are these guys? Hey, you guys got a minute? Don't tell me it's... Watch out, we're surrounded. Are you freaking kidding? How did they find us? Damn it, I'm not getting caught like this. Did our end game come up a little short? Oh. God, what's going on here? I managed to capture them. It appears they really were the criminals operating on the Orbital Net for Armada. Yes, we'd captured them before, but since they didn't have any real charges against them, they were released after 6 months. Would have thought that they'd start spreading ransomware again once the heat died down. It appears they're even rebuilt their old hacking system. With such high specs and cutting design, I expect Melchior was behind it. That explains all the twisted stuff they were doing. Now that exploitation's gonna be put to rest. How could I ever repay you? Thank you, all of you. Our computer should be back to normal, right? None of our data got leaked, right? Yes, we're able to recover the restoration key from the culprit's computer. We can use it as soon as you'd like. It was more trouble than anticipated, but it looks like it's a job well done. About that. One thing I have to confirm first. The cooperative mystery account that kept getting in the way. That was you, wasn't it, Playboy? Oh, you noticed? I guess the nose of yours is worth its reputation after all, Spriggan. He certainly looks like a playboy. That drone would make you... Please, allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Rains, and ostensibly I run a drone shop. More or less a contract employee of RNA Securities. As you'd expect, my help was enlisted by Edgeworth General Trading Co.'s upper management. RNA Securities? They specialize in cybercrimes, don't they? Yes, that's what puts them on the map. Their headquarters are based in Liberal. Upper management? Wait a second. I never expected the Spriggan and I would try the same approach. But everything worked out in the end, so let's just leave it at that. No, when it breaks my heart to say so, I will have to make a full report, including details about how the system is breached. Oh, they'll find out. What should I do? They'll fire me for sure. That's part of why he asked us for help. Let's make a deal. Look, making a report is just part of your job, but I don't see any reason you'll have to include my client's actions. Huh? Oh my, do you intend to poke your nose into my work too? Nah, I'm just making sure. Reporting on the source of the virus is definitely a part of your job. But reporting what a certain employee was doing on his computer at the time is, strictly speaking, unrelated. You're not wrong, but failing to report something I learned in my investigation will leave a bad taste in my mouth. And is there even a reason why I wouldn't report all my findings? Here's an idea. What if we were to remove ourselves from the equation? It'd reflect poorly on a well-known security company if they were bested by some unknowns. You're an interesting one, aren't you? Well, I don't really care about how it reflects on us. That said, I did get to see your ability and your potential up close. I think we can form a cooperative relationship. How about we settle on that? Really? Not really sure I like how that played out. This is par for the course for fixers.
Well done, everyone.
Mira deposit confirmed.
damn it, I can't remember all these fucking people.
Let's see.
As a hitman for Blender Armada's employee who is still at large and has a hefty bounty on her head, I want you to drag this little rat out of whatever hole she's in and drop her off at the goddess's front gates. Do that and you'll be compensated handsomely. This is a rather disturbing request. It's barely even a bounty hunting job. Almada, the world's worst mafia organization, has been totally crushed. Most of the remnants have been captured as well. Some of them have slipped through the cracks, and among them an assassin off the most wanted list. It's hard to believe. I don't remember all the details of who she is, but the guild should have more information. I'm fairly certain she was a sniper at least, and the person who made the request was probably hurt in some way by her actions. Now they've figured out where she's hiding, they're ready for revenge. Are you worried about something? Well, there is something bugging me. We can't seriously mean to take this on. I didn't say that. Regardless, it's a 4SPG. I can't just ignore it, so let's at least check in with the guild and see what they know. Alright, but I won't let you dirty your hands in front of me. Keep that in mind while we're talking to Hazel. Alright, but it all depends on what we learn.
Let's get this party started.
I think I never killed a guy before, Elaine? Like...
Let's roll, gang.
Yes, I am alive. It is true.
Heading to the objective.
Let's
There
be
we
on
go.
our way.
What's up, Liddy? Halfway decent crowd like this can't be gathered for nothing. They're running a race over there. I can hear motors revving, but it sounds different from the usual Z1s. Supposedly, today's event is a trial session for the GR Championship. Let's take a look at the dry run then, in addition to the rest of the district.
Gift shop? Anything strike your fancy? Merchandise. Thanks. Viewing displays of the most iconic. This here will knock your socks off.
Hey there, what would you like?
Yes?
Come again.
Yeah, these are the Connect events. I did miss doing the Connect events at the end of the last game, which are usually the most important ones, because I just fucking forgot. Oh, this guy? We got a clapper.
Here at the Grand Circuit Gift Shop,
Oh, yeah.
you can find all
Yeah, this guy. Especially when it's on full speed. So funny.
Well,
but yes, I have done most of the Connect events. They're usually you like have to miss one or two of them because you like it's a priority thing. You're supposed to essentially when you do the new game plus, then you get to do all the other ones, maximize or max out a character's relationship status with you. I'm gonna grab another drink. I'll be right back. Yeah, let me see what my closest save is, because that is something that I do absolutely regret doing, or I suppose I could, probably the easiest thing. I don't even know why I closed that out then, since I'm just gonna do this. Trails into Daybreak to Connect events. Literally, like I know it. Alright. Okay. Well, so one of my saves is after that. Well, let's take a look. We'll take a real quick little itty bitty look-see. To see what saves I have. You guys, I think I might have saved right over. God. let's see, 27 hours, 36 hours. Maybe, no, that's 44 hours. Let me check something out. That's 45. Let me see if this is on the last. Can I exit out of here? How do I exit out?
I wonder what I can catch here.
I wonder if I have to do this to be able to exit out.
This could get tricky.
So what did she have for... Yeah, honestly, it's going to be more complicated. It's going to take me probably like 30 minutes to get back to where I was, because I don't know what chapter I'm on either. Okay, I am at the finale, so I just need to get out of here. Maybe this will be easier than I thought.
Time to get serious.
Going all in.
Hold on. Might be able to do this actually a little bit quicker than I thought.
You've got this, Anya. More. Gotcha. It's go time.
Or wait,
Let's party.
They're down. Don't stop now.
is this my post save? Oh, this might be my post save. Because this monster is definitely a lot stronger. Damn. Hold on. Oh yeah, this is my post save. Damn. All right. Yeah. I was like, well, wait, why is it letting me do all this? Yeah. Because otherwise, that's 44. Let me see where I am at this 42-hour one. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, I think this is right actually. Okay, I think I can do the connect events here. All right. It's fucking, it can be a lot. Okay, no, I do have one. All right.
I'll take very good care of it.
Wonder
You sure?
what this'll go
What?
for.
You expect?
Oh shit. Okay, that's not the one I meant to do, but I can always just reload the save to do these. All right, so I clicked on Yume's. I didn't do these, so these are all surprises for me. Van parted ways with his companion for a short while. All right, let's get this done and dusted. Van, where are you going? Hey there, Yums. Just running a few errands is all. I won't be long. So you hang back and enjoy the festival, okay? Oh, let me guess, my bicycle finally came? Spot on, your Gramps just gave me the call. I was about to go pick it up and deliver it to Montmartre. Now you have something to look forward to when you get home. I want to go too. I know you should say that. So much for this being a quick and dirty solo job. Fine, fine. I know you've been counting down the minutes for this. What do you say we pit our wheels against each other and see which is better? Very cute. Gets a new bike. Ready for me to load it into the truck? Yeah, if you don't mind, we're gonna be hauling this thing back to Old Town. Don't tell me you're itching to ride it now. Everyone's waiting for you at the academy, kiddo. Don't you think we ought to hurry back? I do want to play more with Fairy and them, but I also want to try it out a teensy bit. Figured as much. How to handle this? The safest way would be to take her over to the Memorial Park, but her Gramps is keen on showing her the ropes. I hate to cut in on that. It's okay, Van. Sorry for being bratty about it. I'll just have to wait till the next time someone's free after the festival's over. Say no more, you man. Let's head over to the Memorial Park and take it for a spin. You really mean it? Old man will flay my hide anyway if I bring her back to Montmartre all down in the mountains. Just promise you that you'll only give it a test run, okay? Deal? I'll go ahead and load it into the pickup. You gotta teach a baby to bike. I finally get to ride my own bike. I'll be here to hold you upright, so just focus on pushing the pedals. Keep the handlebars straight, okay? Just take it slow and you'll be fine. Okie dokie. Oh, Van, are you still there? Yep, you're doing great, kiddo. Want me to let go for a bit? Yeah, do it. It's all wobbly. That's the way. Keep going, just like... Oh, jeez, it fell off. You're right. Sorry, I should have known it was too early to turn you loose. No, it's okay. I almost got the hang of it. I'm gonna try again. Watch me, okay, Van? Hey, well, shoot. Now, stopping her now. If I bring her back all scuffed up, tonight's bistro special will be my head on a platter. Maybe I should give the champ a call and have him and Paulette pick her up. So Yumi did her best to pedal on her own under Van's supervision. However, whoops! Ow! I can't do this! You okay? Yeah, no biggie, the bike's not gonna beat me. Listen, Yums, why don't we stop here for now? You got your knees covered in scrapes and your clothes covered in dirt. Why don't you get your mom and gramps all worked up? No dice, huh? You're a tough cookie, Yums. Most kids your age would have burst into tears by now. You're allowed to cry if you need to, you know? Nope, I'm not gonna. I have to be tough and hold it in. Like you, Van. Oh! Damn! Fucking sniped. Like me? He smiled for me even when it hurt. It was a long time ago, but I still remember. Oh. Soaked in dirt. She fell into quicksand around 3 years prior. Damn it all! It was a request I took on back when I just climbed out of the rookie stages of my career. I grew too comfortable with the work. As a result, I slipped up and my client got seriously injured. And any trust we built up was shattered, and they made their well-deserved spite for me loud and clear. We just barely grazed by a worst-case scenario. My client's lucky to still be alive. These guys were good. We were cornered. In the heat of the moment, I made the wrong call. Ah, who are you trying to fool? Quit making excuses for yourself. You got sloppy. You thought, this will be a cinch. Let your ego take the wheel. What the hell am I even doing? What am I doing this for? Man? Yums? What's wrong, man? It's nothing. That's right. There's no sense in moping. Setbacks like this could happen again any number of times down the road. Remember why you decided to do this in the first place. As long as you never forget, everything will work out. Huh? And now why the long face? You want uppies? Looked like you were hurting way more than I was now, but instead of crying, you pick me up, like always. So whenever I feel myself getting stiffly, I try to be strong the way you would. Oh, because that's what family does for each other. Okay, this I'm gonna stay on for sure. Keep watching, man. Don't worry, kiddo, I will. Hard to believe her memory goes that far back. At the time, I'd been busting my ass like a man possessed and faking a brave front out of pride. Yeah, he did say uppies. He did say uppies. Huh? No? Why the long face? You want upsies? Oh, upsies, not uppies. Similar. That's me, close. Upsies, not uppies. Upsies? Little did I know there was someone watching out for me all the while. Family, huh? Man, look! Am I doing it right? I think I am. Ah, you got it down pat, Yums. Wow, Yum, that's amazing. Oh, you actually came. Of course we did, as if we'd let you steal this moment away from us. Mommy, Maxim, look at me go. I couldn't be prouder, sweetie. It was so nice of Van to teach you. Just make sure to keep those eyes forward. Almost makes you wonder if driving skills are inherited. Don't get too full of yourself there, Buster. You're such a kidder, Dad. Oopsies daisies. I mean, Victor, who's getting full of themselves? Not me, no sir. Oh dear, we still got a long road ahead of us. Grandpa, I can ride a bike now. Did you see me? I certainly did, sweetheart. You give your granddad a real run for his money. I learned it all from Van. Hear me out for a sec. She's still gonna need to practice on city roads, right? You can have exclusive dibs on that. You traitorous, troublemaking tenant. I wanted to teach her from square one. You're gonna pay for those scraped knees and dirty clothes to the tune of 50 times your rent. No good deed goes unpunished. Wait, 50 times? That's criminal. Settle down, Dad. Though it's true that he's been monopolizing her a bit. Next time we can make it a family outing, right, Van? What can I say? Y'all got me outnumbered on this one.
Thanks for always playing with me, Van.
That was very cute. Okay. Thank God I had this save. Alright, let's take a look at Catra's. She's an acid. There he is. Catra abruptly returned to the office, saying he had something urgent to attend to. Whether he neither returned nor answered his Zypha, Van decided to check up on him and make sure everything was okay. Catra must be back in his room. Did he forget something needed for the school festival? He seemed to be in a hurry. Maybe I should go in and ask what's up. I can't believe I missed all of these. Like, the most important Connect events, and I was just like, no, I'll go to the end. Look at all the people tuning in. I couldn't be happier. Live streaming sure is a bundle of fun. Make sure to give me a follow if you liked what you saw. The heck? Whose voice is that? Sounds a little affected. Does he have a girl in there with him? No, wait. Anyway, thanks for stopping by today, Edith. Catch you next time on the Catalia channel. Catra, I'm coming in. Huh? Van? I can explain. out doing fucking. Wow. I don't even know. I don't think you'd call it cross-dressing if they're intersex. Also, I thought about this. Maybe I'd already mentioned this, but I think Catra is one of the only intersex people I've ever seen in a video game. Sorry for barging in. Catalia of the Science Scale. So this is one of those newfangled virtual idol things, right? Heard about her online. Apparently she's really exploded onto the scenes these past few weeks. Never would have guessed she was your alter ego, though. Yes, well, people have really started to embrace streaming yourself over the Orbital as a new form of entertainment. Yeah, this actually... I'm glad this is here because there is a evil VTuber at the beginning of the next game that I saw, and I was like, that's super weird. They never mentioned streaming. They did. I fucking missed it. I mean, it's not like they mentioned a long time ago, but they did mention it, so... I developed an interest in it while researching the new technology involved, so I decided to make my own virtual model and try it out. Sounds like you weren't expecting to get so hooked, let alone make it this big. But your Edith exclusive broadcast just happened to overlap with the school festival, right? So the only way you could do both was by ducking out of the festivities for a bit. Forgive me, I know I should be using the office's connection without asking. What's there to apologize for? Knowing you, I'm sure you got all kinds of anti-tracking tech in place. Streaming though, huh? It's enough to make my head spin. A few years back, I wouldn't have been able to picture it. You even got Fio scanning your movements and syncing into the model in real time, right? Man, if this takes off, it'll have every other form of media in fight or flight mode. Either that or scrambling to get a slice of the pie themselves. I say something wrong? No, just the opposite. Sorry for being rude there. It's just, I went to so much trouble to make myself up as a girl without anyone finding out. For a minute, I was afraid you'd get creeped out or laugh at me or something. God, that's so sad. I see. I mean, sure, I was shocked, but more in a wow, that's pretty incredible kind of way. Everybody's got their hobbies and pursuits. This just happens to be your jam. I can understand why you'd be scared, though. Thanks, fan. This wasn't something I agonized over, though. It genuinely did just start out of curiosity. As you know, I straddled the line between male and female. And because my masculine genes express themselves more prominently, I've lived as a boy ever since the professor took me in. I also found myself attracted to cute girls, though that isn't exclusively the case. Still, I couldn't help wondering, what if I had lived as a girl all this time instead? That train of thought makes sense for you, not to say you're the only one who's ever felt that way. Right, the world is made up of all kinds of people, each with their own values and ways of living. So I want to be forward-thinking about exploring potential paths for my own life a little more. That's so. That's right to call you incredible then. Glad you think so. Oh, actually, could I ask you to stick around for a bit? This isn't about you stumbling in on my secret, to be clear. That's just something I wanted to test. And Catra's urging, Van accompanied him to the spot where the test was to be conducted. Sorry to keep you waiting, Van. Whoa. Well, what do you think? This is the full-scale, high-precision Catalia model. And this is the first time I've ever worn it, so to speak, so there are still a bunch of unknown factors. They're in virtual reality right now. It's not weird, is it? Of course not. Today's just been full of surprises is all. Your own traits still shine through a bit, but you seem to be pretty comfortable presenting as Catalia. And also, Catra is 15 at... I forget if they turn he goes by he, I don't know. It's really complicated when someone is intersex and they're like, yes, I go by he, but I also have an alter. It's kind of like a drag queen. Not actually, those aren't the same thing. Oh my god. But 15 to 16 right now. Either freshly 16 or a late 15. And like, it's so... I've just never seen a character written well like this. I don't know. In a video game. And you see it more in movies. Not really in TV shows. It might be because of the way I use the Marketing Garden's data and AI to create her. First, I adjusted the scan model of myself used by the garden to follow ideals above, technology's outpacing me more by the minute. Unfortunately, I can only show myself from the chest up due to current processing capability and synchronization speed limitations. But eventually, I should be able to live stream myself dancing in real time. Theoretically, that is. Now that I'd like to see. Man, though, once you researcher types get going on a project, you stick it out to the end. It's funny, a little while ago, I probably would have overthought this to the point of discouraging myself from even trying. But you and the others helped me understand that I can be anything I want to be. I really am grateful for that, Van. Don't expect me to pass it along, that thanks along to the others for you. Anyway, just take your time experimenting and fleshing out your personal style. Who knows, build up a big enough following, you might be able to make a living on this idol thing. It's funny, once I loosened up and got into the role, my popularity rose just like that. There's no turning back now. At this point, it's begun to feel like another part of the real me. Say, maybe we can make you Arkwright Solutions marketing mascot. Nah, there'd probably be too much exposure. But hey, it's always on the table if you want to expand your reach. Don't tell me you're actually considering it. Van doesn't give a shit about people's gender. He's sick as Van is base as fuck. Like, in the truest sense of the word. So that but a bone and a live stream for today? Yes, I should be able to spend time with you and the rest after this. Why are you staring at me like that? It's nothing. Just took me a sec to remember this is still the same catch I'm talking to. What else did you expect? Oh, but setting that aside, would you mind zipping my lips about this? Don't sweat it. I was already planning to. Just a heads up though, Anyas and them are liable to get wise anyway once you start making a name for yourself. Oh yeah, I guess that's always a possibility. Imagine someone like Aaron finding out. Ugh, just thinking about it gives me goosebumps. Should I tweak the model to look less like me before they catch on? But if it alienates my fan base, the backlash could be explosive. Sorry, didn't mean to sound the red alert.
Hey, Van?
Alright, let's see. Who else have we got? She's a fucking psychopath. Ren. Right past it. I don't need to hear how much you love. I mean, literally, Catra clearly is infatuated with Van. Let's see. Let's try Ren's. Let's see if this is interesting at all. Or if it just has to do with a random schoolwork. Ugh. Van, let's make out, please? Van, could we kiss? Kiss on the lips? What? Much going on here. Ren just has such a complicated... Ren is the main character of this franchise, and I do really enjoy that. She has a very... I don't know, you said that you went on a deep dive. Did you just, like, sort of read about each game and what happens in them? Because obviously in Daybreak 2 here, like, a lot happens with Ren. All of Gold Steel is slop. I fucking hate Reed. I hate him so much. Because he's like the guy from Sword Art Online, Kirito. Yeah. Oh, it's Potter Modder. He sustained critical damage to his logic unit. There's no backup system for Cadeus class archisms. It'll be alright. We'll fix you, Will. Oh. I mean, it's really horrifying. I feel so bad for Ren. No, they don't. And there's definitely in this game this is the second most clear game they make it. Yeah, it's very... Yeah, this one's fine. This is very... I'm glad that she gets to say hi to Potter Modder. And all these connections events are supposed to be canon too, so like... Damn, I missed some shit. I missed some stuff. Yes, it's only implied offhand in Daybreak 1, and then Daybreak 2, we get like fully into it, and we get into more specifics about what they were trying to do, and it's like fucking insane. Like, it's just insane people doing horrifying things.
Thank you for bringing Potter Modder back to me.
Oh, and I get Potter Modder as a fucking... Oh, fuck. Damn, these are actually really good. Who else? Oh, Elaine's, of course. Yeah, it's funny in Daybreak 2 in this one. There is oh, you're telling me, man. Jesus. I think the Daybreak games fantastic. I think a lot of it stuff in Daybreak 2 could have been cut out or just like shortened a little bit, but that's kind of just because of the gameplay loop. It wasn't, but all the characters in this one are like awesome. Like I really just like all the characters, so they still are much better, but yes, Cold Steel has that the worst. Cold Steel has the male gaze thing going on in a way that is uncomfortable, especially I mean, it's always uncomfortable, but because in the Crossbell games they couldn't really do that, and then because it goes from Crossbell to the Cold Steel series, which is like, and then Daybreak, and Daybreak has it a lot less. It's also interesting because like Catra will stare at Van and sometimes you'll get like a shot up, so it's like, you know, a little bit more balanced at least. But yeah, Cold Steel, did you watch all the Cold Steel cutscenes then? Is that the, am I understanding that right? Oh, thank God, because that would be like, you think it's bad in this one if you watch these cutscenes. It's Cold Steel is fucking Cold Steel is so fucking bad with it. And when Rean showed up at the beginning of Trails Through the Horizon, or not Trails Past the, God damn it, I can't remember this now. Trails Beyond the Horizon. I hate Rean. I hate him. I honestly fucking cannot stand him because he like Horizon Trails. Yeah, it's, he just, I can't believe it, because like when Van is talking to him, Rean has no personality. He says like nothing that's interesting or funny or observant, and then he's constantly like sort of downplaying everything he does, which is annoying because he's like really talented. Van's better than Rean in every conceivable way. He has a more interesting backstory. He's a better human being. Because, like, do you think that Rean would understand intersex? I don't think so. I don't think he's got it in him. I feel like Joshua probably would, but like, is her thing just? Is this just a quest? I thought they would be like hanging out. Oh, it's related to a wedding. He's literally like 2 years younger than Van. He's from a different country, which I will give him that. Calvard is a much more, because they're a democratic country versus the Empire, and the Empire has some fucking issues, especially when you compare it to Calvard. I mean, they have their whole class system between the nobles and the non-nobles, and Rean is a noble. Like, he's a rich bitch. Van was an orphan who then got sold to the demonic cult because the little girl he was friends with and liked, her dad was super mega ultra Hitler. I'm the one you love. That's what you sang me back then, right? Get a grip, man. That's just a fantasy you dreamed up on your own. I will never give up the woman I love, and especially not to someone who's only burdened her with a one-sided obsession. What the hell did you say to me? Who do you think you are, you piece of shit? Get lost. You have nothing to do with this. Dorothea, my beloved, it's time to go to the goddess's side where our love will never die. Scary. Wow. Okay. I see why they essentially, this is supposed to be Elaine's main one. Yeah, they got real guns in here. Huh? I must say, I find your unrequited love rather shallow. You couldn't even tell that your beloved was an imposter. Oh, what? That's the Emerald Bracer. Beauty's Blade? Why is she here? But why? Where's my Dorothy? Oh, Roderick. Oh, Dorothy. Everything's going to be alright now. So what do y'all think of our mid-wedding halftime show? A little unprecedented, I know, but hey, there's a first for everything. Special guest Elaine and Claire gave a performance for the ages, all to test the love of our leading lady and man. Let's give Grim a big round of applause for bravely fending off his girl's would-be captor. Holy cannoli, I had no idea they switched out the bride. Okay, that was a little too realistic for my taste, but man, what a show. Huh, that darn Spriggan really knows how to throw everyone for a loop. I sincerely apologize if you're causing a ruckus. Well, that was a neat and tidy ending. I'm glad we were able to help them. Can't believe I was able to pull one over on the crowd with that halftime show bit. I had a special interest in this request. Something about this job must have caught your eye. I don't think you'd wanted to leave in the middle of the festival otherwise. I suppose that's true. Well, to answer your question, the subject of marriage just so happened to be on my mind lately, seeing as how my family, or rather my relatives, have been trying to get me to tie the wedding knot. I've received a few proposals already. Huh? I knew the Quincy Company had been hard at work rebuilding the business, but this is the first I'm hearing of this. As you may well know, our family has a long lineage. Well, I don't think you should. I know you're just trying to bear the burden for everyone else like usual, but that ain't your responsibility, alright? Your dad's the one who committed a crime, not you. It's not your job to mop up the mess. You can't fix everything. But, you know, that might just be the most hypocritical thing you've ever said. I'm just speaking from experience, that's all, from one burden-bearing person to another. Don't forget why you chose the path you're on. Oh, and don't worry about these marriage proposals. I turned them all down. Who said I was worried? By the way, you might not want to put this off for too much longer. We're both getting up there in age. Excuse me? I'll have you know I'm only 24. Okay, here I go. Oh, shit. Wow, Elaine got it. Congrats. And what if this is my reward for all the hard work I put in lately? A certain someone I know could and should learn from my example. Which bathhouse scene? Oh, hit me where it hurts, why don't you? Fine, I'll try and take a few pointers.
Back when we were students, I always thought this day might come for us. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just lost in thought. We're both still walking our own paths, so let's focus on that for now. I'll be happy to help you along in whatever little ways I can.
I gotta go pee. Yeah, you're talking about the bathhouse scene where Van walks in on Catra bathing. God, there's been so many bathhouse scenes. Who else would be interesting? I like Aaron's. Let's see what Swin and Naughty are doing. I really love these guys. All of these guys are so good. Van parted ways with his companion. They're competing to do more 4 SPG jobs. Oh, from Aaron? Pretty sure Aaron said that. I mean, yeah, Aaron's a fucking little, he's a little guy. He is always trying to fuck with Van too. I love it because he's like, he does drag, so he's like, Van, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. It's like, excuse me. I mean, good. You know what? Tease your friends. Yeah, Aaron, he fully does drag. He performs in, well, he does theater where he plays female characters. Yeah. Exclusively. He does not play male characters in theater. He only plays female characters. Yes. Van is pretty much the token straight guy. He's so open-minded though that it's like it's hard to think. He's like I mean, he's a professional ally, I guess. Yeah, everyone else is pretty fucking gay, or they're like disabled, or because I was telling my wife about the characters in this game and how it's just like so cool because the cast is so diverse. That's true. Yeah. Purely masculine guy. Yes, he is the most of that. I guess Burgard, but he's the old guy. Got old representation. Did we ever escape our past? Or are we doomed to spend the rest of our days in darkness? See, that's what all this boils down to. We wanted to prove. That's true. We want to prove that if we worked hard enough, we can enjoy our lives in a way that sat right with us. Yeah, do you know about Rosette, then? What her deal is? I would assume, I don't know. I guess I don't know how much you saw. I heard Elaine offered you two a place at the guild, though. Why not take her up on it? This... She's the one that's sort of in the main outfit. Blue hair.
Never, ever forget the time we spent with you, Aggie, and everyone else.
I can't promise we'll always be available, but if you're ever in a bind, hit us up. Next time, we'll be the ones handling a 4SPG of yours.
Yeah, so, Reset, I'll give the description that I gave last, or that I gave to my wife. So obviously Van, childhood trauma, Agnes, token straight woman, Elena Claire, Van's high school girlfriend, who he definitely needs to end up with. I don't respect if he ends up with Agnes. I don't like that. Aaron, obviously he does drag and he likes to fuck. Nadia, she's from the other game. She also childhood trauma. She's an insane person. Judith, Swin, yeah, Rosette. Yeah, she's not a full robot. She was someone who, I don't know if she was born without arms or legs or if there was an accident, but her arms and legs are robotic, but she wasn't able to do, like, she worked at Marduk, and she wasn't able to walk until she got prosthetics. So we don't really know her full backstory, but she's not a robot. She just she's a disabled person who then got access to prosthetic arms and legs, which is super cool. And she talks about that. She's like, I just recently have been able to walk around. Like it was impossible for me. And it's like within like 2 years, she's gotten used to them. So she's like 25. So or maybe she's a little younger. She is not a full robot. That's the cool part, is that she's a human. She just has had to, yeah. Catra's a fucking nerd. Gay little nerd. But yeah, that's but yeah, fully disabled person, like fully paraplegic, I guess. I think they talk a lot less robotic in Horizon, but yeah. Renee. I don't know if Renee's gay. He's had a girlfriend, but he might be gay for her. Yeah. But yeah, Catra, Ren. A lot of it's either if the person doesn't have something really interesting about them, then they just have severe childhood trauma. Like, I guess besides on Yes, she's the only one, but her dad's also the president. So I guess that's something. Yeah, let's see what Rosette's. Yeah, I mean, he dresses pretty gay. I feel like he only had a girlfriend in high school because it was a, you know, a mask. Hello, Mr. Arkwright. I trust your rounds are going well. You've been wandering around the festival by yourself this whole time. You need to get busy and live a little. I have been busy, actually. I'll admit I'm a little surprised to see you here, though. I made a promise with Rosette, you know, and I never go back on my promises. I figured it wouldn't be a problem if I popped in for a bit. My partner's out on some other business anyway. A partner? We haven't spent any time together in a dog's age, so every second of fun today counts. I just want to see if she talks about what happened to her arms. I'm assuming it either comes up here or it comes up in the next game, because they never talk about what happened to her. And then, yeah, like you said, I thought she was a robot too. And then, like, her arm gets blown off, and they're like, oh yeah, it's like robot arm, but then... Well, yes, I suppose I was. I may have gone to Sunday school as a little girl, but I never had much chance to experience school life beyond that. Rosette, did she never go to high school? Guess I never did get around to asking Rosette about how she ended up this way. Forgive me, I hadn't meant to cast a cloud over our time together. I don't remember if I did that. I should have you know I'm actually quite happy spending time with you and... Nope, that ain't gonna cut it. How many times I got to tell you? It's okay to be a little selfish sometimes. Is this some sort of demo software? I sent over some basic instructions too. Use them to access the garden with Van. With me? What are you planning? Let's just say it's one other reason I came out here today. Anyway, I'd best be heading back to work now. Have a good one, you two. Yeah, not really sure what she was getting at. Yeah, I guess we have some time to kill. Should we go take a look? I don't see why not. To be fair, they do have to put the stones in the phone because the stones is what allows them to do magic. So they have to be able to fucking insert rocks into their phones, which is very funny. Although I'm a bit curious about this program she sent me. So using the instructions. They have been different shapes. Yeah. I think they're eventually gonna just turn into iPhones. I think that's what it's gonna just be, and that there'll just be stuff on the back where that stuff can be inserted. No way, is that really you, Rosette? Yes, it's me. The avatar is a shard body made to simulate what I looked like when I was around 14 years old. It appears to be part of a brand new virtual reality system that runs via the Marken Garten. 14-year-old Rosette, huh? How did they even pull this off? Actually, I'm assuming this is all Mirabelle's doing. I believe so. She must have been testing this whenever she had downtime at work. To think she'd go all the trouble to give me this opportunity. Yes, they'd be very big. Unless they could make the rocks smaller. Oh, Mirabelle, you truly are a handful sometimes. That explains my glasses in the textbook, I guess. No, I think I've never mentioned it. I didn't get the chance to finish school either. That's true. We got a lot of really big phones. Phones keep getting bigger. And smaller at the same time. Putting me in the teacher role is a little funny, though. I put my own through so much hell. And I guess we can start class as soon as you pick a desk. Alright, let's see. Chance of talking about. Mm-hmm. Could be like that one phone that, well, they'd have to insert rocks into them. Having to keep the rock insertion in there does make them have to exist in some form. Because I was like, could you make them glasses? Damn, I mean, I should be. Oh, I guess that's it then. The time sure went by a lot faster. And after the school day ends, everyone assembles in the courtyard. They all enjoy their school life, only leaving for home once the sun begins to set. It's a rather essential part of being a student. Thank you for letting me experience it. I've been yearning for a chance like this. A longing for normal days, the hope to one day lead a mundane life. Guess I'll never quite know how much I lost because of that day. However, even though I had little choice but to take on this form, the fact remains that I was given a second lease on life. If I hadn't been given that miracle, I would never have met any of you. Okay, no, we're not getting an explanation about what happened. Damn it.
It's yours and Mirabelle's efforts.
Okay, we got one more. We can see if Renee is gay. We're gonna check out and see what's going on there. And guess you do remember my face. Figured you'd be a little happier to see me after 10 years, Ronnie. Don't you dare call me that. What the hell are you doing here anyway? What, I'm not allowed to check up on how my kid's doing? I've been looking high and low for you, only to be led to Eden of all places. Man, you sure got big though. Hear the spitting image of you from when she... Keep my mother's name out of your damn mouth. Sure looks like a lovely reunion. Man, is the reason we're meeting up in some back alley? You're not the only one with a nose for sniffing out trouble. I've been hearing rumors that this asshole was in town. Just followed him around and here I am. You may be the Spigot. Thanks for keeping an eye on my son. Man, you sure are the talk of the town. Anyway, I'm Leroy, Aaron's father. Van Arkwright, it's a real pleasure. Don't start acting all responsible, and you, stop trying to get friendly. No need to be so hostile. Lend me some Mira, will ya? This is enough to get me back on my feet. Please, I'm begging you here. Thanks, Dad. And I owed some money to a couple of real nasty guys, and now they've got it out for me. If I don't pay it back with the interest, your old man's gonna be 6 arch under before you know it. Come on, Ronnie, we're family, right? We're supposed to be able to count on each other. You don't have the funds now, maybe you can get an advance payment from your boss here. Shut up. You disgusting piece of shit. You haven't changed at all. Not even sorry for all the crap you put my mother through. Get lost. Don't let me see your face ever again. So that's how it is, huh? Well, I guess that's that. Suppose my business here is finished then. See you around, Mr. Arkwright. If you're looking for a place to lay low, you could probably try the Blacklight District. Got plenty of folks down there in the same boat. Well, I've heard of that place. I'm sure I'll be alright at home. Did you say you never had a dad? Yeah, and? Not like that useless piece of trash ever acted like one. My mom was a rising star in the world of Eastern theater. All that slime ever did was waste her savings on booze and gambling. She went through hell because of him. In the end, though, he got on the wrong side of the Liu family and they drove him out of town. I think it was about 6 or so. And now he shows up over a decade later, just to ask for more money. It's not my place to say, but it's kind of hard to believe he's your dad. Guess the hair color kind of gives it away, though. That's what pisses me off the most. No matter how much I try to distance myself from him, we still share the same blood. Never understand why Mom ever cared for that guy. Still, you gotta wonder, why'd he come searching for you now of all times? Oh, weren't you listening? You wanted to sponge some mirror on me. But why would he try to reunite with his son now after 10 years of silence? That he's dumb enough to think you'd be all smiles. I don't think he ever actually believed you'd agree to pay off his debt. I'm sure there's a tiny part of him hoping it would go that way, of course. What are you trying to say? Nothing really, just wondering if you're actually feeling okay about all this. That bastard ruined your mom's life, right? Figured you'd like to sock him across the jaw, at least. I guess the whole thing was pretty unexpected. I'm sure you were just trying to put all the pieces together. Still, it's not like the little conqueror of a loose hoe, former child prodigy and genius of Eastern theater, to let someone off the hook like that. That being said, if you did want to give your dad what for, I wouldn't mind helping out. You're one hell of an instigator, you know that? You're right, though. That was pretty out of character for me. Oh. I mean, they do love their redheads. Really thought you could hide from us, old man? Hand over the mirror, dirtbag. Hey, now, let's all just calm down a little, yeah? A good-looking man. If you mess up my money maker, you never get your mirror back. What have we here? Family picture, huh? That's not. Oh, why so flustered, Leroy? It's not like we don't know who your little boy is. Took the liberty of digging into your background quite some time ago, after all. We also know you're just some good-for-nothing who got chased on a longboard. At first, we thought you were a little more than some deadbeat dad, but I think we might just have a use for you. You see, Sal uses his pawns, and Gal Lang left us to the dogs. My family's practically in shambles. Taking advantage of someone like you's our best chance of getting out of this hole. Not only to get one over the losing the Lees, but Aaron, too. Come on, Leroy, what do you say? Mind drawing your son out for us? We might even forgive all your debt. As far as Ronnie's concerned, no way am I letting you guys lay a finger on him. Not a good dad. I feel like doing less than the bare minimum and then just like literally every deadbeat dad ever does one good thing once, but like barely. And then they're like, but I'm your dad. And it's like, brother, that's not how that works. Don't start acting all excited, Slimeball. What the hell's up with that picture of yours anyway? Think you just flashed at me and all would be forgiven? Aaron, calm down. On the way up, I was trying to figure out what was really behind your dad's arrival. But I think I finally landed on the truth. The anniversary of your wife's death was at the end of last year, right? With me being shut out of Longboard, I've never had the chance to visit Euphra's grave. I heard rumors that Aaron, been doing business in the capital, so I figured if I couldn't pay my wishes to her, I could at least go see the son she left behind. Cared about her so much, then why didn't you do anything when she was still alive? Whatever. Now that we've talked, I think I finally understand. Roughing you up's not gonna fix the mess you made. Take care of the flower for you. Don't think Mom would want to turn it down anyway. And get out of here, loser. Dude, very funny to call your dad a loser. Love that. Guess I'll see myself out then. You can leave the Lai family's goons to us. Shit, I hate that you got to see all my dirty laundry. It sure took long enough anyway. I'm glad we got it all out in the open. Get over it, loser.
Blood isn't everything, but I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll come back and do those. I'll make sure to make a separate save for this so now that I remember. I don't know if I have the beach save. I can see what I got. Act 1, fragments. That's the one at night. Yeah. Yeah, Fragments is a long fucking chapter too. Let's see. Let's see if I skip some.
Don't think I'm gonna let you get away. Not this time.
Oh yeah.
Why would he show?
Yeah, and auto saves only stay for a little while. Yeah, I do not think that I have a save unfortunately, but I mean, I gotta always look it up. Okay. Well, we'll just skip it. But yeah, very. I like these people so much, even if some of the writers aren't truly drawing out everything that they can. It's still much better than like so many video games. Really appreciate it. And it's better than everything in Cold Steel. Cold Steel can go fuck itself. Yeah, I like the character portraits here. We got Van, Aaron. I love you, Daddy.
Can you spare a moment?
This is Gigi. We talked to you on the Orbital Net. Let's see. Here it is, as promised. Thanks. What a small world. I never would have guessed you two were Inspector Deswani's beloved wife and daughter. Uh-huh. Hey, we got the Inspector's daughter. The only, like, truly black character. Which I'm glad they have a black character. I mean, they got Middle Eastern characters, but, like... Nice. But Gigi insisted on doing the handoffs in person, so I took on the challenge with her. All that is, and will continue to be central to our lives. This is probably quite educational. Book looks important. Are you really fond of giving it away? Yeah. Rossetti spaghetti. Having at least one black person is better than having no black people. And technically there's two because he has a daughter. Yeah, the Inspector Deswani. He's like fully, he's just like a full black person. Yeah, so that's his daughter. That's, yeah, he was he mentioned that he had a daughter, so I guess that we knew that, but that's, I'm assuming they come just from a different part of the country that we haven't been to. Because, I mean, we have Eastern people here, thank God. Also, though, they do touch on white supremacy because there's immigrants that look different than white people. And they, in the first game, they specifically say there are white supremacists. And it's like, damn, we're really going there, huh? In a good way. I like that. I like that, like, hey, we're going to talk about all the issues in the country. Racism is a large one. Yeah, it's probably going to be in the eastern side. Trails to Woke. Think we already did the Trails to Woke joke, but bring it back. All right, I gotta go feed the dogs. I will be back. Wife is in bed. Link. There we go. Okay, all done with our warm-up stretches. Really caught me off guard asking for swimming lessons, though. Gotta be better coaches to choose from. What can I say? I just thought you'd make for a good instructor. Researching with a professor has always kept me too wrapped up to even graze the surface on this sort of thing. It'd be a useful skill to have in a pinch, so I'd really appreciate it if you could teach me. Fair enough, there's definitely been times in my line of work when it's literally sink or swim. My rookie days, I was cornered by some guy who had it out for me. Wound up taking a dip in the sewage to get away. Man, that brings me back. I think that's an experience I can live without. Apologies for the wait, Mr. Arkwright. Mr. Salation? Sheesh. Whoa. I do hope you can forgive my late arrival. Don't worry about it. You're going around taking everyone's drink orders, right? Always a considerate concierge. That's very kind of you to say. Is something the matter, Mr. Salation? No, it's just, you're so pretty and I forget I said that. You wanted to test out your artificial body, right, Reset? Yes, though more as a personal pursuit rather than part of my official duties. I learned the fundamentals of swimming as part of Marduk's motor function assessments. But I don't often have the privilege to exercise them in more natural environments, especially not in an ocean so lovely as this. Well, what's the harm? You're probably designed to be seawater resistant anyway. Don't let me stop you either. I'll just be trying to pick up what I can from you in the meantime. May not be the best example to follow, but don't hesitate to ask if you have a need of me. So ready to get down to it? It's a sure thing. Cute. I never started from the ground up, but I think you might have a knack for this. When you extend yourself, your kicking technique, it all looks pretty balanced to me. You think so? I'm just feeling for my life, really. It's a little embarrassing having my hands held like this. I feel like a child. Not to mention... something up? Yeah, there we go, the male gaze. Not at all. It's just, I wish I was half as good as her. Ooh, how fair is your progress? About as well as it looks, I guess. You're practically a pro, though, Rosette. Yeah, you seem like such a natural. I wouldn't have guessed any part of you was prosthetic. Delighted to hear that. Evidently, I have no trouble operating under high salinity either. Mr. Salation, from what I've observed at a distance, you appear to be overly fixated on your leg movements. I suspect that your form will be much more stable if you focus on engaging your body as a whole. My body as a whole, huh? I never realized swimming was so involved. One of the best exercises. Well, damn, that little nugget of advice has more insight than about 100 of mine. My apologies, I didn't intend to speak out of turn. Perhaps I'll try venturing out into deeper waters this time, if you'll excuse me. Look at her go. Yeah, good to know she's having fun. Actually seems more in her element than usual. Nothing wrong with feasting your eyes, but stare any harder and they'll fall out of their sockets. It's not like that, at least not entirely. I was just impressed. Obviously, only she can know what it's like to be mostly prosthetic. But I still can't help but wondering how much sheer effort it took for her to be able to swim so well. I get what you mean. There's more to it than that. She had to go through all sorts of experiences in virtual space before getting that body. Must have been a long road, and all the while she knew it wasn't going to be anything like the real deal. Better or worse, there's a gap between Rosette's physical self and the person she is inside. I'll bet the reason she takes life by the horns is because she's constantly doing all she can to bridge that gap. Bridge the gap, huh? I was right to be impressed then. Facing her circumstances head on, enjoying herself along the way, I don't think I could ever. For what it's worth, most everybody feels this way about someone else. But before dwelling on what you don't have, why not have some confidence in who you are right now? And if you can't get it off your mind, then take that negativity and channel it into motivating yourself instead. Man, yeah, you're right. I should take a page out of her book and... Hold on, I think there's something wrong with Rosette. Crap, she's in trouble. Wait here, Catra. I'll... Hang in there, Reset. I'm coming. Hey, what are you... Ah, hell. If a person is having trouble, Van and Catra manage to rescue Reset and return her safely to the shore. Well, thank you, brother. I'm just glad you're okay. Wasn't expecting you to start drowning out there. Does your artificial body go haywire? It would appear I'm so engrossed in swimming that my output exceeded its limiters. My systems then temporarily shifted into an underclock state in order to prevent an overload. Mortifying as it is to admit, I became a tad more carried away with myself than anticipated. Think, but hey, as long as it's nothing serious. I'm terribly sorry. Jumpy, in fact, I'm kind of jealous. Accept your body for what it is and push yourself to be the best you can be regardless. There's something incredible about that. Mr. Salation. On the contrary, I believe you are the incredible one. Despite being only a novice at swimming, you rushed out to my aid without a second thought. That's proof you're always maturing, every second of every day, this very moment included. I envy you for it. No matter how they enhance my body's performance, that sort of growth is difficult for me. Oh. Now that you mention it, how did I manage to swim all of a sudden? I think that's what they call an adrenaline rush. Plus, you probably picked up a few tricks watching Reset. Get me on pins and needles for a sec, though. I was starting to think I'd have to haul both of you back. Still, you leapt into action to save a friend. You ask me, that's something to be proud of. Yeah, I guess I could say I'd have a little more self-esteem. Thanks, Van. You too, Reset. Afterwards, Catra helped Reset adjust the limiter control setting for her prosthetic parts. They then enjoyed their time in the water a while longer before returning to the reconnaissance of the Shakara. I need to put some serious thought into who I want to be. Then someday I'll be able to hold my head up high in front of the others.
Perhaps I overextended myself this time. But be that as it may, I was able to attain a new experience. And for that, I have you to thank, Mr. Arkwright.
I feel a lot more confident now. Thank you. And, I'd really like it if you could teach me more things in the future.
Gay. Not gay. Queer. I was trying to say that in a funny way, but then I'm like, well, no, he's intersex, so it's... I mean, Catra would like that. I'd really like it if you fucked me in the ass. Wink, wink. I think the day would finally come when I get to read this book. Come see the riveting performance of Leila Ertea, a traditional dancer from the Central East. Ertea, isn't that your last names? Oh, I get it now. This is about our late mother. This is an interview of her while she was still an active dancer. We weren't even born yet at this point. Buck, buck, nudge, nudge. Hey, hey. We happened to learn about it from someone in the entertainment industry not too long ago. Ever since, we've really wanted to give it a read. Look, Sarah, Mom looks so young here. In fact, you and her look really alike. You think so? Looking at these pictures, the vigorous feel of these dances reminds me of you. You definitely inherited that from her, I'd say. Oh, stop it. I'm not nearly this nimble. You know, we never got to see this side of Mom. When she was young, I mean, she must have worked her butt off as a dancer. I imagine she did. She always looked so strong when she was raising us, even when she was in terrible debt. We need to push ourselves even harder, both in our dancing and our film work. I guess we both got something out of this then, huh? Definitely. We owe you guys big time. Now we can give our 150% to the homecoming performance. No, even beyond that. Thanks so much, everyone. I do have caramel macchiato back there. Probably up your eyeballs for a while, but I hope you can accomplish what you're setting out to. We're gonna look at the menu. Let's see if they... I forget if there's stuff written in English in this or not.
Well done, everyone.
Like if you look at menus. I think so. They got... The technology advancements are comical, but also it makes sense. No. I don't think stuff is written in full English. Oh, I know, we got Quincy Chips. Let's see. Can I read any of this? We got coffee beans. We got pictures of like sweets. I mean, that's like a machine for caramel macchiato. I mean, but yeah, it's also Calvert has just been much more advanced versus Liberal and the Empire, because the Empire was like sort of technologically advanced compared to Liberal, but because Liberal is a small kingdom. I mean, they still have a king and queen, you know, like if you still live under a monarchy, like you're not gonna really embrace technology. I was thinking about this because it's like, well, there are countries, well, not so much anymore, but there were countries. So, what's up? There we go. Okay. This saves my ass so much because, like, okay, so I'll go over it real quick. Okay, so Liberal Kingdom, that's where Estelle and Joshua are from. Small kingdom. They made airships, which was like their big technological advancements. They essentially made airplanes, but otherwise they have no real transit system and they don't really have any cars. The Erebonian Empire, that's where Cold Steel takes place. So that's where they had the Civil War. That's where they had all this stuff. God, I don't remember where the fucking school is that you go to, but it's somewhere around here. You know, it's in here. Crossbell is the Crossbell. I mean, it's the Trails from Zero and Trails to Azure. That's where those take place. Crossbell is a small, technologically advanced civilization, a country in between Calvert and the Erebonian Empire. So they've been in the middle of their wars for a really long time, but they like somewhat maintained an autonomous state. Several times throughout Crossbell's history, they were fully taken over by the Erebonian Empire and then released, and then eventually they got their freedom. And then Calvert is where this one takes place, where they now have the largest city on the continent with about 850,000 people. And that's where this game takes place, is in Edith. So that's... yeah, so Calvert, Erebonia is a kingdom that does have sort of like a senate. Liberal Kingdom is just run by a queen, and Calvert is a full democracy. And then Crossbell, I think, is now a democracy, but they didn't like fully start that. I think Reen needs to die for his crimes. Yeah, honestly. I mean, he really contributed to the war, and like specifically some stuff he did against Crossbell. I mean, I guess maybe Reen shouldn't be allowed in Crossbell. I don't know. Dry City was taken over by the Erebonian Empire for a while. Same with Northumbria. Yeah, the other country that's like important, but we haven't gone there, is the Principality of Remiferia. This country, again, we haven't been to, but it is apparently they have the most special. Oh, I forget what it's called. It's like it's special something zone. Oh, and Dry says what? Funny. No, you're right. That is funny. I gotta. I was like, I didn't read it. I thought you were like, what does it stand for? And then it's what Dry says. Remiferia, they are also a kingdom, and apparently they have the most advanced medical technology. Orid, I don't remember exactly. Oh, Orid, I think, is where the Pope is. I'm pretty sure that's where the Pope is. Or is that it? No, that's in Arteria. I don't remember what the fuck's going on with Orid. Where's the Pussy Kingdom? Lamon is where the Bracers headquarter is. Free City Range, apparently that a lot of poor people live here. And then the Central Eastern is in the bottom right. Principality of El Saim in Central Eastern. This is where all the darker skinned people live. And then apparently we haven't gone to the east, but apparently the east part of the continent is having a bunch of issues. I'm assuming that's also where all of the darker skin, where black people are, essentially. Because this is supposed to be sort of the Middle East, and I think this is more of the Africa-esque region. Yeah, so that is the continent of. That's the thing. It's Zemeria. And now they went to space. So that's cool. Yes. That is probably actually true. It's supposed to be like the black areas, places that we haven't been to yet, but also that has to be where black people are, so you're right there.
Hey, stop on by!
Oh man. Hey, it's the priest.
Well, well. I hadn't realized you two were in the capital.
What the? Master Bearguard?
Greetings, Master. It's good to see you all.
Sweating. Oh yeah, we did see Kevin in this game. The green-haired guy.
Who the hell do you think you are? Thinks you can hog Master and go prancing around Edith without us?
Yes, it is.
Piss all over seniority, you little punk.
Oh, there's nothing
Everyone
for it.
has
A
customizable.
hidden disciple who's only just found his footing.
Yeah, I had
needs
it
a bit
set
more
to green.
pampering than you and I. All that said, I can
But
at
it's
least
naturally
regard you as
silver.
a proper disciple after that last incident.
Gee, thanks to the open art and reading. Honestly, I had no idea you both were even in the city. We haven't seen each other since that case, have we? Thank you for your help in resolving it, by the way. Oh, you just had to go and bring that up again. Just thinking about it makes me want to crawl in a hole and die. Understandable, even if it never technically came to be, the ordeal may have well ranked among the highest of your myriad gaffs. Gaff. Gas. At any rate, Van, those were indeed, as you put it, greetings. Such banter is custom among us fellow disciples. I would love to I hope that when my hair starts turning gray, I can just, silver it out. The more you speak, the less I want any part of your customs. It heartens me to see you two are doing well. But given the timing of your visit, I take you're not merely here to sightsee, am I wrong? Not in the least. We've come to mount a search as it happens. What for? Considering your line of work, I would assume it regards an artifact. Give or take, yeah. What we're after is real damn delicate, so I was hoping we'd track it down pretty quick. Unfortunately, we've received conflicting information, so we're unable to find it here. Truly. It's just, your hair either needs to already be gray, or you gotta bleach the shit out of it. We'll be leaving the city momentarily to look elsewhere. That sounds like a hassle and a half. We need some extra pair of eyes, we'd be happy to offer them. See me as a fellow disciple now, right? We share the load. No, we couldn't possibly burden you or Master with this. What he said, this is our duty and ours alone. Oh? As one who no longer bears the mark, I am in no position to speak on what the Growlsmith oughtn't do. Nevertheless, I still wish to continue my role as your mentor. I plan on staying at Van's side for the time being, so should you need anything at all, don't hesitate to reach out. Oh, and if you happen to run into any of my other disciples, please let them know I said hello. Master, yeah, we'll pass it along. That'd be pretty sick. I want to just look like there's nothing on top of my skull. Good fortune be with you, Master. And don't let your neediest disciples overdependent steal too much of your valuable time. Maybe we should go around to before we leave, just to make sure he hasn't been slacking. What? No, I object. You really are loved, aren't you, Berard? Yes, as their master, there's no greater blessing. let's see. What? Oh, you're making it have dog ears. Oh yeah, I don't have any of the hair colors yet. Oh yeah, blonde hair for her. Ooh. I don't know if I like that. Oh yeah, I did have her set to dark hair. Also, it kind of looks like, because Aaron is right next to Van in this, but it does kind of look like Aaron is grabbing Van's dick. And I truly wonder if that is intentional. As long as your owner was like cool, like if I was like one of my dogs, hell yeah. They don't have to do fucking shit. They get to sleep all day. Like, that sounds pretty fucking sick to me.
Let's roll, gang.
Oh, this place is always so peaceful, no matter when I come here. Now for the monsters, oh yeah, this is a monster hut. Dirk. Yeah, let's take this fucking thing in the ass.
Let's party! Time for the... You're up, Aaron! Go all in on him!
At your service. Interesting.
It's yours,
Engaging skill.
Knights of Arcadia!
Boost gauge upgraded.
Go all in on him! Have some more! My chance! Let's party! Slow ass! Don't screw with me!
Slow ass.
Sucker!
Here to support!
Let's party! Sucker! My chance!
We should go on the attack.
Let's party! Hey, back!
Not while I'm here.
Slow ass!
Gotta go punch a bug.
Well, what do you expect?
I can still get stronger.
Well done, everyone. Mira deposit confirmed.
Bug punching.
Good stuff.
Ooh, I got a sextuple kill.
Good stuff.
Let me handle this.
God, but you have to turn off her voice.
Let me handle this.
Did I turn off everyone else's? God, they have voices on by default that just constantly chirp. It's fucking awful.
For the search. A good spot to fish.
Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing.
I'm the fucking fish.
That's it.
Huh? Can't believe I fucking missed.
Shock one up. That's it.
Oh, whoops.
Chalk one up.
That's it.
Shot one up. Go do dynamite fishing. It's way easier.
That's it.
Where you throw a stick of dynamite into the water to fish.
Shot one
I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's very dumb. And real. Oh.
Let's do this thing.
That's it.
It is absolutely real. People fucking blow their hands off. Oh, a little fish. Yeah, literally. I mean, you know, in the United States, it's real. Just like a lot of things in the United States, especially when it comes to explosives or guns, it's like, oh yeah, I guess that would be real here. Like other countries, it's like, how would you get your hands on dynamite here? What do you mean? You can just go buy dynamite anywhere. Yeah. Feels like it. Feels like nothing's real here. Everything's backwards.
Shot one up.
I'll try the dumplings to see if that works. If not, I'll just...
That's it.
I got a clue.
Shot one up.
Okay.
Search time.
Wow, you caught a fish. Let's eat its flesh.
Let's make haste.
Good stuff.
Sweet mini peppers. Ah, the memories. Shame I missed out on the festivities this time around. Sounds as though it was quite the event. I heard it even surpassed the likes of the festival van as his schoolmates put together. That's quite the feat. I hate to admit it, but yeah, they outdid us. The bar's risen so high, the four-eyed kid's gonna have to jump the length of a skyscraper to clear it. Wait, back up, Regard. From the way you said that, one might assume you personally attended the Artemis Academy Festival 8 years ago. Huh? Is that true? Yeah, he was there, though we hadn't met at that point. He just happened to come by while he was in the capital. On day 2, right? That's correct. I rather had a good time too, and that play you wrote was the event's crowning jewel. Aku in action thread? Oh, what was it about? The story of the Calverdian Revolution was its title? No, young Elaine's performance as Sheena was as captivating as it was impeccable. You're too kind. Why didn't you tell me about this, Van? Oh, hello, Van. Long time no smell. I know I've said this before, but thank you so much for all your help during the festival. The school said you'd be swinging by. Something about having business with the student council. Okay, I don't know what Kotaku in Action is. I thought Kotaku was that website. So what's Kotaku in Action? So are these people like genuine about this, or are they making jokes? This is fucking crazy. Dog, dog, you're worried about the ship titty censorship? This is what you went out of your way to screenshot? It's not censorship either. They remade the game completely. Damn, these people are fucking suck. A reminder that Wikipedia will literally make things up and cite a source next to it, just hoping someone believes what they say and doesn't bother to check the source. What do you... There are sources. Also, Wikipedia is written by people. There's not a guy named Wikipedia. Oh my god. I read a while ago some article about how Japan is very much doubling down on DEI and stuff like that. It made me realize that the chances of woke/DEI going away are practically zero. You could point to the West starting to go back to normal, but the shift has only just started and it will take many years, if ever, before we fully shift away from the culture. Meanwhile, in Eastern cultures like Japan, DEI is very much alive. Look at Nintendo, Capcom, Square Enix, Sega, Arc System, etc. Kind of bummed once you realize the censorship and pandering these studios are doing is here to stay. What the fuck is Nintendo doing? I don't... What? Did Mario fuck a dude in a movie? Am I not... What are they... They're just all pedophiles. I don't know. Like... They want to have sex with 16-year-olds so bad, man. So bad. Like, that's all they want, is to have sex with a 16-year-old. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Oh, that was funny. And like, what? Okay, let's see what the top post of all time is, and then I'll leave. I'll leave this. There's two kinds of people. As someone with OCD, I'm really appreciative if you didn't sell my illness as a fashion statement. Oh snap, shut up pussy, you'll be fine. All right, we're gonna see the second most one. New age of Reddit and admins ban r/fat people hate. Okay. What? I mean, these are just Gamergate guys. I guess that's it. It's just the Gamergate people. And like, it also bothers me too that like I know that a lot of those guys admire people who do not think the way they do. Like the artists who make Stellar Blade do not think that all gay people should die. Like that's not how that works. You know what I mean? Like it drives me nuts that it's like, yeah, they made a game where there's a girl who's sexy in it. That doesn't mean that they're like the most alpha Chad male. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. But that's fucking crazy. Literally. Yeah. People who do not view women as something that they want to attract. They literally only look at attracting other men by like virtue signaling the fact that they are, or what's the opposite of virtue signaling? Is virtue signaling? I don't know. By saying like, oh, wokes are so stupid, right? Do you want to goon with me? Is stream 9? Let me see. It looks okay on my end. I haven't gone. Let's go past this. That's true. This is a gay stream. I think they have their hands full lately. Man, oh man, you don't know half of it, but I'm proud of them. Not many students are willing to come in on a day off. Let me know if it's still freaking out. If it is, I would say to try to refresh and then Ron. I guess I'll hold off for now. I think I had everything in there, but
Heading to the objective.
gay Aaron.
This here will knock your socks off.
White hot racing excitement.
I'll give it a try.
Nothing beats knocking back a cold one after a long shoot. Now then, Maxim, Giordano, apologies that these are non-alcoholic, but go ahead and drink to your heart's content. I insist.
We have a non-alcoholic beer?
Of course. A toast to director Gotti and his latest work, Perfect Driver Zero. My acting career's about to rocket up to new heights. I can feel it.
Hell yeah, brother. The street racing scene's turned out pretty sweet.
The fuck is this guy?
How's about you and me go clashing wheels in a real unofficial street race sometime?
No, I think I'm all right. I've done more than enough of that with Van to last me a lifetime.
He's gay. Poor Van. Careful, champ, let that head get too big and goes. It is funny though because they do have liquor a lot of the times. I don't know if that yeah. It's one of those things where I don't know if they're actually that I don't know. The writers are kind of all over the place whenever there's because sometimes they do get a little drunk, or at least they talk about getting drunk. Maybe it's actually drinking on screen is the problem, because you do not see that as often. If there's, yeah, but you do see them drinking sometimes. This is very limited. I don't know. I don't really know the target audience for these Trails games, because at first I thought it would be like people who are like 15 and above. But then some of them are rated like T for teen, and I'm like, well, that's like 13 and above, which is like, I don't know. It's the age rating is very confusing, especially when there's like blood and murder, and references to alcohol and drugs, and gambling, which in most other countries gets you an automatic like M rating if you have any gambling at all. I'm well aware of that. Thank you very... Wait! Well, if it isn't Van and Judith. Oh, do my eyes stare to see me, or is that the Beauty's Blade? Come to accept all those offers and send out at long last? I'm afraid not. And even if I were interested, I wouldn't appear before you without notice. You don't have to answer so seriously, Lane. He's already off in his own little world. But anyway, you finally wrapped up shooting for the new Perfect Driver movie, huh? That's right. This one delves into the origin story of the first century's protagonist, Louis Sadler. It's Director Godey's latest work. He handled the planning and screenwriting, while the production side was held by Vegas Films. It's set to premiere as soon as next month. Believe you me, I pulled up all the stops of this masterpiece of the ages. With Giordano as a consultant, we got on the city roads and shot the greatest stunt action street race that ever has or will grace the silver screen. And that's not all. It's got everything. Gorgeous gals, romance. Did I mention gorgeous gals? Oh, titillating scenes that'll make the crowds roar. That's right, I'm talking the triple S sexy, scintillating spectacle. This is my magnum opus, my piece de resistance. You realize you say this after every project, right? Still, you do manage to one-up yourself each time, so props on that. Honestly speaking, the film's a pretty big stylistic departure from the first and second entries. That in mind, I have a feeling series fans might be split on it. But one thing's the stone truth, it's a full-speed Godey flare with no brakes. Shooting this flick was a gas and then some. The heat this cat brings is gonna burst through the screens and blow the crowd straight off the... Yeah, Godey? Godey's fucking based. Brother just loves to put a little bit of fucking in his movie. The Terezi part. It's just like Oda in One Piece. Brother just likes his sexy anime girl that he married a cosplayer of Nami. I mean, to be fair, if I made a story, I would put someone I was attracted to in the story. Like, I'm not above that. It's feedback like that from the cast and crew that gets me grinning ear to ear. Alright, I'll admit, you guys are selling me on it. Look forward to seeing it on its theatrical release. Yes, better buckle up now, because you folks are in for one hell of a ride. Oh, and on top of that, Maxim will be teaming up with Ozline to help me out with a little extra something pretty soon. You can leave it to me. I'll get the job done, Maxim style. And while we're at it, I'll rope the Z1 buffs in and keep the hype going at 11 all the way to the premiere. By extra something, are you talking about that rumor that's been making the rounds online? Maybe, maybe not. I can't divulge much, but let's just say it'll be an energizing promotion in more ways than one. Aslan has a part in the movie too, so the two of us will be splitting up from director Gotti and touring from city to city. Some of the leads I need my fans will comment over to join in the excitement. Yeah, bullshit a bullshitter, dude. You got ulterior motives and I know it. Oh, is it just that you want to impress Yume, maybe? Okay, fine, I'll shoot straight with you. Yume still doesn't get that I'm a star, even after all this time. Just wait, once I've grabbed the media by the horns, I'll finally be more to her than just that funny old guy. Yeah, Maxim is that little girl that we saw and helped ride the bike. He's her real dad, but he cheated on the mom. I think, but like while she was pregnant, and she broke it off with him, and then... No, he's not the little girl. Nah, he's the dad who was a real piece of shit, and then he tried to find essentially his ex-wife, and he couldn't find her for like 10 years, and then, or 8 years, and then he finally found her, and then she had already had his, yeah, baby daddy. But he is trying to make up for it, so that's something. What? All I want is her to hear her say, wow, Maxim's the coolest. Is that so wrong? Yeah, we ain't about to argue. Shoot your best shot, champ.
Performing shard search.
My stuff can't be beat. I'll be
My
waiting
stuff
for you.
can't be beat.
I'll give it a try.
Some rock climbing? Bouldering, I'd like to try that sometime if I get the chance. Ready to boulder?
GR championships.
This is a way bigger turnout than I expected. Guess it isn't just the diehards who came to watch. It's this popular now, GR's got a bright future ahead. Oh hey, I recognize them. Pardon me. Damn, nothing but overtaking. I didn't come this far to lose. Oh, go, Lucio, go! Push that pedal to the metal. Keep it cool, Graham. We still got a chance to pass him. You guys are taking part in this too, huh? Oh, Van. How goes it, Brigand? Well, if it isn't Van's street racer friends, also, and the high bloods of Erossion at that. Look at what's going on. Amateur teams are fair game here, so you signed up with your prized rigs. Is it just your captains who are doing the actual driving? Graham and Lucio. Yeah. No better stage than to test your street racing chops, am I right? The registration limit and entry fee kept the rest of us in the stands, though. Whatever the circumstances, the zeal to test oneself is something to be admired. So how are the standings? It seems as though your friends have the lead over their other amateur teams. They do, but, well, you know how much those two hate to lose. They're playing to beat not just each other, but some of the more famous teams while they're at it. Isn't this still just a dry run, though? Not that there's anything wrong with being ambitious, but, yeah, they kinda take it off the charts and careen off the edge. Lucio? I don't believe myself blundering this late in the game. Racer number 32, the front runner of the amateur teams, has made an unfortunate skid and rollover. What's this? Someone's catching up to him. What? Crap, now I've done it, and after all the effort I spent doing it up for tomorrow, well, they didn't die. What are you doing out there, Lucio? Man, that scared the pants off me. One wrong move, and they could have been goners. Either way, there's no coming back from this one. You're gonna have to withdraw, land them both in dead last. Oh, for the love of... I warned him, didn't I? In fact, they got off with only light injuries is the one silver lining. Given the damages sustained, however, not looking good. Both the rides are totaled 6 ways from Sunday. Will they even be fixed by tomorrow, let alone tuned up on top of that? Ugh, what a mess. And just before the real deal, even. It's exactly what my uncle and I told him not to get too heated. Well, don't let it throw you off too much. It's not like these competitions are one and done, make or break deals. Besides, having a few losses to work past only makes a victory that much sweeter down the line, right? Obviously, words alone can't do much to change around her attitude. But the two of them made it out in one piece. They can borrow a different car, race again next year. There's options. Let me give you some advice. If it comes down to it, point is, you gotta shift your gears forward, not in reverse. Yeah, it makes sense. I'll pass it along.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Dang, but I think that's... Check the to-do list. Yeah, that is going to be... Okay.
Let's do this.
Sure to save in case I fuck it up.
The new first years are quite...
Check out Eddie's Deals on Wheels.
Mind if we head on in? Of course, you're more than welcome. Here's your permission slip. With this, you'll have carte blanche to go anywhere you like. Wow, this guy sure is being awfully friendly. Oh, he's always been like this. People used to call him a bit of a flirt, in fact. I can see why. Bit of a flirt.
Come on! It's not an LLC. It's an LLP, Limited Liability Partnership.
Seriously? Ugh! I swear, there is a special place in hell for whoever named these things this way.
It is annoying.
I found the data from last year, so I can take care of that list. I've gathered some documents that might help. Sending it to your terminal now.
Thank you. Damn, they're stressing up a storm in there.
Whatever they're doing, it must be really tough.
I imagine they're creating a vendor list for supplies the school needs, for clubs and the like. Revising it ever so slightly every year is always the student council's first assignment.
Yep, I remember that. Renee made use of it all the time back then.
I bet putting it together is harder than it sounds. Wait, that other voice. I swear I've heard it before.
Yes, I recognize it as well.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
And I apologize for taking up so much of your time.
I don't know what happened in the Crossbell games.
Than I expected.
Don't sweat it.
The amount that they went in circles repeatedly is unbelievable, actually. I don't know how you can do
Hear her
that.
saying she wished she had delegated these things to us more often. Seems even the girl who can do anything still has some key lessons to reflect on. Oh, you think that's them? Is that you, Van? Please, come
I mean, maybe it's the
Alrighty, then.
translation, but then again, I don't know.
What's up? Sounds like y'all are hard at work. Oh, hey, Miss Herschel. Been a while.
Yes, far too long if you ask me. I see you brought Elaine with you too. Wait, aren't you?
Bearguard Zeman. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance at last.
Oh, see, that would be
I've
the
heard many a
real
tale of
skip
your
from
NGO
Sky 3 to
and Thor's
Daybreak
exploits.
1.
I had hoped our paths would cross someday.
If I was to recommend a game, I would say play Sky 1 through 3 and then Daybreak. Or maybe you just play Daybreak, and then if you want to learn more about, play the Daybreak series, play the remake of Sky, and then Sky 2, and then 3, like the OG version. Because I'm fine with playing it. Like, I'm fine with wasting my time for 7 months. But yeah, the Daybreak series is super good. It's just as good as the Sky games, which is like, it is. It really is. They're peaking out right now, which makes sense because the Sky remake was super well reviewed. People love it, so I'm very excited to play that one. And then the second Sky, the second chapter is coming out this year in September, so I'm super pumped for that. To be able to play those almost back to back is gonna be so dope. And the same thing sort of happened with Ys, although Ys 8 came out in like 2018, so I don't know, they really got their shit together. But Cold Steel, Cold Steel has moments that are really cool and like are worth it to play them. It just, the characters are so boring. Like, one character is good at swords, one character is good at swimming, one character, like, it's just like the most basic.
Leonard, truly.
Also, high schools are stupid.
Easy. Let's save the introductions for
Do
later.
not make a game take place in a high school unless it's really over the top.
A summer Andalusia tart? No. Well, it's on the house.
I hate high school simulators.
Oh, baby, that is just what the doctor ordered.
Thank you so much. I was just thinking I could use some brain food.
I know as well as any how taxing student council work can be at times.
Now then, shall I brew you all some tea?
Oh, no. You don't need to go to all that trouble. I can handle that much, no problem.
What do you say? And if there's one constant in the universe, it's Andalusia's bringing the sweet, sweet goods with this exquisite limited summer menu. And if there's another constant, it's student council work being a total pain in the neck. You're telling me we're facing way more issues with our vendors this year compared to last. We didn't want to bother Ren, but despite our best efforts, we ended up needing to rope Miss Toa in. Again, I'm really sorry. I hope you aren't having to miss your flight for all this. Oh no, I still have plenty of time to catch it. Don't you worry about a thing. Besides, I wanted to help out, even if it's just a little bit. Make up for my being out of the city during the break. Oh, does that mean, now that I think about it, Fee was telling me a little about that. You're headed to that part of the country, yeah? Right, you did meet some of my colleagues at Marduk's headquarters, didn't you? Admittedly, I can't really disclose much, this being confidential work and all, but I'll be gone for around 3 days. Gotcha. I don't mean to get you to say something you shouldn't. Can't go breaking NDAs all willy-nilly now, can ya? I heard you met with some of Toa's acquaintances from Thor's at Marduk's headquarters, and that one of them put out that request on behalf of the Epstein Foundation. Yeah, that was Altina, a super pretty girl with a cool, mysterious vibe. Her destination appears to be the same as the Ashen Chevalier, rather, the Divine Blade. This stays between us, but that's where Fee is headed as well. Makes me wonder where all these top bananas from the Empire are doing here. A little off topic, but I've been wondering something. Has everyone at school been hyped lately? About Project Star Raker, I mean? The Star Raker or Star Taker? Star Taker. Hyped would be putting it mildly. I mean, this is mankind's greatest achievement in the making we're talking about here. The boys in particular have been going feral. Feels like everyone who doesn't have a T-phone is clamoring for one now. Yes, they can watch the live stream. The girls aren't quite at foaming at the mouth levels of hype, but since a lot of them are into astrology, the study of astrology and stuff, there's still excitement in the air. And what's more, several are looking up to Major Amelia as a role model, which is fair because she's wicked cool. Apparently a screen is going to be set up in the auditorium so the students can see the launch on the day of. There was an official notice about it from the Department of Education. God, I remember when we had a Department of Education. R.I.P. Of course, it's perfectly alright to be excited, but lately I've noticed more and more kids showing up to school sleep deprived. Some even had to call in sick during finals. Miss Matilda was awfully worried about the whole thing. Really? I hadn't realized. Ugh, seems I still don't have a good grasp of the issues plaguing our student body. That doesn't include the second years, right? Maybe it's only first years that are affected?
Sounds as though you have company. I take that to mean you arrived at a good stopping point?
Hey, it's you, Ren. Nah, afraid not, but we did make it to the halfway mark at least. Yeah, no small part due to Miss Toa carrying us the way there. Is that true at all? All I did was prepare a little paperwork. You guys did most of the heavy lifting. I'm a bit tired yourself, friend. Do you care for some of the dessert the others brought us? Very much so, thank you. You needn't worry about the tea, however. I can prepare that on my own. Sounds like you've been a busy little bee lately. I suppose I've been buzzing around here and there. The issue of the school's orbital network has occupied much of our time today. Well, that reminds me, Miss Toa. Shouldn't you be leaving for the airport? You'll miss your flight if you don't leave soon. Oh yeah, not to worry. I should have plenty of time as long as I take the subway. Subway system hit with delays due to orbital circuitry issues. Affected areas, Auburn District. That's not good. Don't you have to make it all the way to Edith Airport? Yes, I do. Maybe I can still make it if I take a different route. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. No, it's not. Don't blame yourself. As long as I catch a bus or a cab, I'll be fine. According to my taxi booking app, it would take approximately 20 minutes for the nearest cab to arrive. Someone call for a Spriggan taxi driver? We'll get you to your destination. Lickety-split. 0 wait time guaranteed.
I'm really sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to put you out like this during your work hours.
I love how there's so many people in his fucking truck.
Wow, though. I've ridden in this car before, but I'm only now realizing how nice it is. The seats are so comfy.
Aren't they? I'm glad someone in this truck's got taste. Man really needs some new hobbies, doesn't he? Wow, thanks, guys. Your sister's just about know you inside and out at this point.
Agnes was right. You guys really do have a great working relationship. Even though you were all raised in different places, you gel together so naturally.
We do? Yeah, we gel like the best of them. Oh dear, as a least employee from Marduk, I'm not certain I know how to feel about that assessment. I mean, we get along fine enough, I guess. But I'm a Spriggan, you know? The kind who'll take the tough job that nobody else wants. I got my hard-boiled image to protect here. Says the cake and ice cream addict. As is plain to see, it can be difficult for the young to tell apart their idealized and actual selves. If I wasn't self-aware about it before, I sure am now, Master. It's a little odd being lumped in with this group now. How about you and your friends, Toa? You seem to have a strong relationship with them as well.
Yes, that's definitely true. We went through a lot together in school after all. We may have all went our separate ways after graduation, but we'll always be connected, no matter what happens. Believe it or not, they're a big part of why I came to the Republic in the first place.
Huh, Toa. Not surprising to hear. You aren't really the type to sit back and play spectator when something's clearly going down. I mean, you commanded an airship during the Civil War, for crying out loud. Not to mention all the stuff you did during Jormungandr. And now you and your Thoris friends have expanded your operations to the international stage for the sake of Zemuria as a whole.
I think you're overselling my part in all this. I'm not doing anything as incredible as that, but I want to be. And I know my friends and everyone else at Thors feel the same way.
I hate how much these characters, the ones from Cold Steel, constantly underplay everything they do. Wow, you Thors people are in a class all your own. That's really beautiful. You called our camaraderie impressive. Anyway, I'm glad we had this chance to get better acquainted. Circumstances depending, I may be willing to take on a full SPG for you guys. They're already working with the Foundation on the Grim Garden at Athena's request. Naturally, the guild would be more than willing to assist as well, should fee require it. I would be all too happy to lend my support to any cause my youngest pupil, Gaius, needs assistance with. Hey wait, can we not make like 50 commitments at once here? Seems forming connections such as this is Mr. Arkwright's specialty.
Thank you all so much.
I don't know if it's, well, Rien specifically has a low self-image, which I thought would make more sense when we learned about like his past, but it like maybe, but all of them are constantly like, oh, I didn't really do anything that impressive, and then they like fucking, I don't know, stopped a tank with their bare hands or something. Like, it's just like, you guys can be confident. Like, it's not a crime. It feels like there's, like you were saying, like there's something going on with the writers at that time where it just like, I don't know who the main character writers are, but like it felt like whoever was writing it just fucking inserted like their own emotional issues into every single one of the characters. Because Laura does it, and she's like a sword master, and she's constantly like, I'm not as good as the sword as the best swordsman in the world. It's like, yeah, man, because you, what? Like, the bars they set for themselves are so ridiculously high that I think that's not really a good life lesson to take. Like, if you do something a specific Crossbell character or a character in Crossbell? So I'm talking about the Cold Steel games right now. I know, because Crossbell, they would be in the Empire, which is not Crossbell. Yeah. A character from the Empire. I just forget what they're. There you go. You gotta have some confidence. You know, like I do it to myself. I'll underplay my accomplishments too, but like, I'm also not literally saving the world. You know, like if I literally saved the world from total annihilation, I'd be like, damn, I did a pretty good fucking job. Like, just hype yourself up a little bit. An underground anti-immigration terrorist group, and you say they're operating outside the Republic as well? Yeah, though they don't have any connection to the space program that we know about. That's fair, but you know, if you're in the top 1% of people who save the world, that's pretty good. Be that as it may, this shoot at the forefront of the guild's mind. It's still important. Weird, anything in relation to that group, Toa? It would be like if you were a doctor, like a surgeon, I guess, and you heard your surgeon say, like, I'm not that good of a surgeon, and then you as the patient would be like, what do you mean you're not that good of a surgeon? Like, you're supposed to be like one of the best surgeons in the world, and they'd be like, no, I'm not really that good. That's all just hype. And be like, I don't want you to do the surgery then. If you're not going to be confident about this, I'm not comfortable. Like, please. Well, for one thing, I don't think this group has been active in the main part of the Empire, Liberal, or Crossbell. Not like the guild has heard, the northern side of the continent is another story. Some of our friends were personally involved in some of the incidents that took place in Uri and Northumbria. Wait, really? What kind of incidents are we talking about? Honestly, from what I've been told, we don't know all the specifics. The first sign of trouble was over 2 years ago, when Uri was an upheaval over a bid for independence. They've been annexed by the Empire and were looking to become an independent state again, much like Crossbell and Northumbria. However, the people ultimately voted to keep it under Imperial rule. It's not a permanent decision. Citizens will revisit this matter and revote every 10 years. With so many divergent opinions being thrown around, local residents and other parties struggle to reach even that compromise. And yet, multiple small-scale terrorist attacks took place seemingly in protest of it. The collateral was minimal and no one was killed, thankfully, but the people were shaken with fear, leading to further disputes. Things did settle down eventually, with an agreement ratified half a year later than planned, but the instigators of the attacks were never identified. Even now, our allies from Thoros are still attempting to track them down. But you're right, I knew us in the northwestern part of Zemuria, but not much beyond that. Must be a slippery bunch if even the war heroes from the Empire can't get a lock on them. You claim that was merely the first sign of trouble. I take that to mean more have arisen over these past 2 years. Unfortunately so, the next one involves the people who are unhappy with the agreement. Over the past half year, many of them have suddenly gone missing. That links back to what you guys heard. Indeed, although there was a common thread among the victims is news to me. Could there be a similar trend in Remiferia, Northumbria, and the Free Cities? I get the feeling this might involve brokers for undocumented immigrants like the one we ran into before. But isn't Remiferia a pretty wealthy nation? I wouldn't have thought they'd have issues with people having to enter illegally. They are wealthy, yes, but no matter how well off a country might be, it simply isn't possible to root out discord and strife completely. The real concern is what's causing these people, however few they may be, to just up and vanish. This matter is already on Thor's radar. We want to make sure the situation doesn't escalate any further than it has to. Good to hear you guys are all over this. Yeah, that's major plot points in the Daybreak games, which I deeply appreciate. Let's talk about these situations. They have because earlier, no, that was in Daybreak 2. They had a thing where I think you were here for that very briefly, that the undocumented immigrants were being there's a guy who was like getting the undocumented immigrants across the border for pay, and then he handed them off to some other people who were supposed to be like getting them jobs, and those other people, the third party, just took them and was going to sell them into slavery. It's like, yeah, that fully happens in real life. Not that you need that in every video game, but like, you know, if we're gonna talk about geopolitical situations, like, shit's important. I think I remember you saying slavery's actually pretty based and good, though, so I don't know what that was about. I appreciate it. So much for keeping the destination of my trip a secret. Guess that cat's out of the bag. I go to Basel. Did Fee tell the guild she was coming with? Yes, she did. Sounds like Catra's friends will be helping us out a lot while we're there. While I'm there, I really hope I'll get the chance to visit the observatory at least once. But so, yeah, speaking of that, your grandfather was an astronomer, was he not? Yeah, love slander. How did you know that? Is he that well known in the Republic too? His name was Alfred Herschel, right? Not your average Joe would know him, but he seems pretty famous with people in his field. Yeah, we got the rundown on him not too long ago. Probably already heard some about this. I stopped over at Anya's house earlier. The group saw Toa off as she boarded the airliner for Basel before returning to work. Hey, I had a pretty good reason for saying slavery's based. Wait a minute, what was it? Oh shit. Pretty close to the end of, well, maybe not actually. So it's split into 3 parts. So I'm in Act 1, Chapter 2, almost towards the end of it, and then I don't know, there's plenty more. There's plenty more. Plenty more.
It looks like he may commit suicide. Suicide is badass.
No. Rudy's not trying to kill himself.
We
He
don't
just
know his
likes
name.
to jump, I guess.
Yeah, right. Mac is the one who's the badass.
No,
So
we don't
remember that.
Will you stop. Everybody stop. Come on, guys. What are we doing?
Suicide's badass. Oh, it's always so weird. Okay, I think it's time for bed for this boy, man, dude, guy. Well, Liddy, I'm glad that you did your own little deep dive into Trails. You know, there's a lot of world building if you're ever interested in more of it, if you really want to go crazy. I mean, you could probably just watch a summary video of the Cold Steel games. Like, even if the video was like 2 hours long, I think that would be more than you would I mean, that would be enough. Yeah, under the slap. And again, Cold Steel has the most slap. Has the most, like, ogling teenage girls and, like, it just, and no one calling it out. And Angelica, oh my god, if you look into Angelica in Cold Steel, she is like actually, I mean, she's a rapist. I don't know what it's a better way to say it. Cold Steel does have fun. It does. The things that are happening in the background are interesting. When you learn about McBurn and the wider world, it is interesting and it is fun. But when you are just in the parts where the characters, like the characters that you're playing as, are talking to each other, nothing they say is interesting. Unless they're talking about their parents or they're talking about other characters that they're related to. Like, their personalities are nothing burgers. Like, it's like, oh, this person was a Jaeger. Okay, what does that do for her personality? Well, she's just kind of quiet and meek. Oh, well, this person is a witch. What does that mean? Oh, she's just kind of quiet and meek. Oh, this person really likes swords. What does that mean? Well, she's just kind of quiet and meek. Oh, there's a girl who you had a misunderstanding with. What's her deal? You know, you'll get over it. Yeah, very good lore, terrible writing when it comes to the characters. And I do think it's an issue with, and I'm not a writer, so I know, but I have heard people talk about this before. I think it was the characters that were created are the problem. Because, like, when they do get interesting, it gets so interesting. So it's like, okay, the writers have this, the lore part down, which is usually harder, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't, there's a lot of nuance to it, but I am, and no one ever dies in Cold Steel. I don't know what it is. Literally not a single person died. Well, hold on, I gotta think about this. No, no one dies. The only person that died was technically already dead. And they were brought back. So, kind of. He does, but he doesn't die from it because his heart was already removed and put into Reen's heart because that's his dad. I mean, it was a pretty big plot point, but it, yeah, he doesn't. Well, I guess, okay, no, he does die at the end, technically, but also, he was dead. Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm just here to make meth. Okay, alright. Time for bed. Good night.